All right, let's get to the live chat. Live chat. You guys are watching as it goes. What's up, replay crew? Starting the fire live with you. All right, let me get to my computer. Can't see nobody, so just stand by, stand by. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear myself. All right, what is up? What is up? What is up? Hello, Heidi, and hello, all chat. I'm gonna spice that. Oh no, I sprayed all over that. Spice that thing up a little bit. There we go. So good day. Let me zoom in a little bit, give y'all some little fire eye. Put you to sleep a little bit. Da, da, da. All right, let me grab my computer. Give me 1 second. Pick it up, see what all's going on. How many people we got in here already? What is it? Oh, the things that endless haven't come up yet. Let me look at my phone. 96 people, 123. Whoa, 139 39 likes. What is up? What is up? I'm trying to read the chat. Let me jump in there. Andrea Myers, good to see you. I see you there. Kathy, Tony, Susan, Diane, Robin, Janice, Nancy, Adam, what up? Good to see you. Adam says, heard the news. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, there's obviously, I wouldn't put anything out. I just got done finishing up their video, so I wouldn't put anything out prior to him with his business, you know what I mean? So, ooh, look at the fire flaming up. Good day, Philip, Pam. Let's say Diane, Robin, Teresa, Shelburne, Blue Amaryllis. Amaryllis, is that how you say it? Good to see you. Good to see you. What is up? John says, hot, hot. No way, it feels good. Oof, that stuff is kicking right now. I'm going to back y'all up a little bit. 145 people to chat on a Tuesday night. That's pretty entertaining. Of course, it has to do with the court. And if you saw the court video from Jeremy and them, you kind of already know. And we will talk about it. LRG, what's up, my man? I see June. It's -4 and snow there. Well, that's no fun. My little log stack just fell down, so I got to try and fix it. I'm going to use my stake. It's because of the... Wow, stay in there, stay in there. Whoa, stay in there. All right. Well, you're going to be done like that. Let's pick up this burning log. Ow, throw it back in there. That one's burning a little bit too much, so we'll just go ahead and grab it on this side. Pinch it. There we go. All right, I'll get back to the chat here in a second. Stand by, stand by. Oh, let's say 154 people. Wow, that's awesome. Appreciate y'all. Everybody's interested in all the court stuff. I mean, it was very entertaining, to be honest with you. Like, I never did the Zoom call before thing. We'll talk about it here in a second. Let me get back to chat. Ozark, love the fire, perfect for fireside chat. Yeah, that's right. I give y'all that. That's my avatar thing. You call it emoji or avatar, yeah. Not the emoji, but it's the avatar, and you get to watch the live fire. You sit with the fire with me. Julia will be home soon. She'll be out. She's not here right now. Good evening to Lisa. Pam, I see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I heard what was going on. No showed. No, well, like I have notes. I wrote down notes just for myself. I was actually at the track, and what's gonna be funny is when you guys watch my video that I filmed at the track today, prior to Jeremy's video. Like I didn't even talk to Jeremy. Only thing I done was as soon as it was all said and done, I sent him a text and said I put denied in all caps with a smiley face, and that's pretty much all the communication I've had with him since then. But I was at the track today, so you'll hear me talk about the court while I'm working at the track tomorrow. So I'll have that video up tomorrow. But I mean, it's obviously the same exact thing, but it is funny. What's up, Adam? I'm doing good. Well, you probably be talking to somebody else. Who knows? I haven't been really watching the chat. I've been watching the fire. I've been watching the fire on the screen of my computer, which is silly. But yeah, we'll get 171 current viewers. Chat rate of 9, 207 views so far with 2 minutes and 13 seconds of a chat view duration. Simdu, what's up? But yeah, like it's funny because I take timestamps as well, just because of the fact of that anytime you're doing like I'm not as I don't know how to say it. I'm not as layman's term, not as dumb as I seem I am. Like I know how to take notes. I know how to pay attention when I want to. But it was funny because when I was watching this video, his timestamps were just like obviously on point with mine because that was the time. It was like all legitimate and true. And what was up? What's up, Logan? Good to see you. Mo Freg. What's up to the grandkids? What's up, Leland and gang? Happy, I see you, Happy. The honey LaRouge. What is up from Finland? I see you, honey LaRouge. I don't think I've seen you before. Hazel Monteagle, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Doing great, Alice. Doing great. Tell you what, somebody, are you in the chat? Whoever said in the comments they're going to be at Gears and Gloves, the freestyle show that will be coming up in March. Hopefully JD Rods will be there. I'm sure he'll be there with his son. And somebody else said they were going to be there. But if you can make it down near Savannah, Georgia, we're doing a freestyle show. So if you guys want to come check it out. What's up, James? Joanne Locala, good to see you. Good to see you. Love back at you. Look at them love emojis. Love you, love you, love you. Nice, Roy. It is Penny Duke. Well, so today's fire is a little bit of regular wood, wood to fill out of the tree, and then I basically got stakes and 4x4s I split. I've just been burning them up. It's easier to go getting them out of the woods because I know where they're at the track. So, but yeah, 195 people in there, 182 up there on the phone. Yeah, the court was pretty much just that. It was just what Jeremy said. I mean, obviously I'll put that in the thumbnail just to usually we have 80 people in here and we have 100 more than normal. So happy. Well, we are here now. What's up, Sheila? But I mean, Jeremy couldn't explain any better than what it was. Like the judge was definitely like cordial, but like why are we dealing with this nonsense? And I'll jump right to the end. Like what they were saying, like in layman's terms, I would say the fact that like judges like just next time file the whatever it was, the stay thing or whatever. I don't know what the heck it was, you know what I mean? But it was. And another thing I saw in Jeremy's video, which is he's not like, I guarantee there's so many people out there that think they're like, it's. I'll give you an example. I met somebody who I'd like to start to consider a friend now, but they were like, man, there's no way that you guys are fine. And I say you guys, it's not me. It's you guys as the What the Hell's family there at the schoolhouse, I guess. But aren't finding that much ammo. And he's like, it's got to be like embellished some, right? And I'm like, dude, no. Like it's 100% legit. Like everything that goes, like nothing's fabricated. It's all what you pretty much see is pretty much what you get. There might be like as Jeremy would say a YouTube mode, just like for example, like if I start announcing, I'll be announcing. I kind of be more announcing, but when you're filming, you're having fun, you're goofing off, you know what I mean? You're just kind of YouTube mode, if you will. But no, 100%. Yeah, all the ammo's found, and 100%. Like that judge was just like didn't want. I mean, you could tell didn't want to be bothered by the stuff, in my opinion, because it was like. And I'm so out of the loop, to be honest with you. I have no idea. And I'm not watching the chat, you guys. I'm just there watching the fire and just babbling. But I'm so far out of the loop as to knowing and not knowing what's going on, what's not going on. But watching Jeremy's video today, I wanted, because I wasn't going to say nothing. I wasn't even going to talk about it in my live tonight unless he had mentioned unless he did a video today. And then so I saw he came out a video and then therefore, again, this is his story, not my story. But so therefore, that's why I was like, okay, well, we'll just, throw the old thumbnail as to court today or whatever. But honestly, like pretty much if you watch the video, you'll get everything, all the information there. But he's not, as I was getting at, he's not, that poor little ant right in front of the fire. I got too close. You have to get away. It's a little bug. Well, it's probably gonna be lizard food now. His burnt. His wing got burnt. But but like everything he was saying was like 100% on point. And the funniest thing, and I promise you this. I shouldn't talk about this right away. I should like wait, right? I should like just humding around and just like kind of wait. But like that's just not my style. I do things my own way. I stay in Shane's lane, people. But the funniest thing, and you guys will see tomorrow's video, because tomorrow's video was recorded me talking about court prior to Jeremy ever coming online and saying whatever had happened at the court, and you'll see how it all adds up. It all like coincides. But the funniest thing ever was like when he said like here we go like the the one attorney Saran, whatever the name is, they call him Saran, Mr. Saran. I don't, I'm not there to call people other names, but what Rosarian or whatever his name is. One, let me rewind back to like when Jeremy said he couldn't figure out her name. Like that's 100% hands down the truth. You can sit there and watch it because I'm sitting there watching it, right? I'm sitting there watching this whole trial thing or whatever, and you're sitting there watching this guy, and like he literally, and I'm not doing this. I'm not, trust me, I'm not doing this for views or for people to watch it. If you want to watch it, watch it. You want to hear it, you've already seen it all. But I'm backing up my friend Jeremy. Like whatever said, he like the guy didn't know what name to use. He literally did not know what name to use, and it took me. And I thought about it like when it happened. Like I was like, man, he literally didn't really realize what name to use. And it was funny that he brought it up in this video because I noticed that same thing, but I didn't say nothing. And like I mentioned before, the only communication I've had with Jeremy since this all has been done is I sent him a text saying denied with a smiley face. He sent smiley faces back, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all the communication I had other than watching the video now. Ooh, Ted Windows jumping in with the first super chat of the night with $2. Ted checking in with $2. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. Man, my nose, it's a pollen. I guess that's what Joy says. Like, man, she's been noticing the pollen on my cars and stuff, but yeah, my nose has been running. I mean, I gotta stop doing all these damn methamphetamines, I guess, huh? That's all them haters say. But no, and so here's another funny thing. This is another funny thing, and you guys will see it in all tomorrow's video. I talk about this prior to Jeremy's video coming out, so you'll know it's not fabricated. It's not like for so many people out there. I guarantee there's so many people in this world that think this stuff is just all like embellished and blah 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 blah. But it's not. It's the real life. I live it. I promise you, it's the real life. But what was funny was like when the guy. The other attorney wanted to like talk about, I guess it was the motion, whatever, and like Jeremy was saying, the big like it speaks for itself, but you're supposed to be there to kind of like back up and talk about the motion, and like, hey, this is what's going on. But like when she asked Shockett, like, well, do you have anything to say? 100%. Again, I'm not even watching chat, everybody, so I apologize if I don't see in the chat. I know I'm usually talking to the chat. I'm just smiling my head, looking at this fire. But she was like. Do you have anything to say? And Shaka comes back and he like goes back with the laws and this and that or whatever, how the attorney talk or whatever. And he's like, he just said the exact opposite of what the law says. Like, and that's literally what happened. And, and I might be, where we at? 13 minutes in the chat, but man, I'm gonna have some fun with it because like that is like I was just like, oh look, Jeremy's in the chat there. What the hell? Court was awesome today. Exact, dude. So I was just not talking about like how, like literally, there's people out there are going to think that, like I mentioned to you about the individuals, like, oh, could that be, is that embellished or whatever? It's like, no, that's 100%, that's real. But where I was going with Shaka, like he's like, that dude literally just said the exact opposite of what the law is. And one of the notes, dude, it was fun. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go grab my notes because pretty much you hit it on the head. I'm obviously, you talked about it all today. And as I talked, if you weren't on the chat earlier, I talked about the fact that I wasn't even gonna talk about it unless, you had mentioned it because of the fact of, it's your story. But I watched the video today. But hold on, I'm gonna grab my paper and I'm gonna look at these notes real quick. The one note I written down that, and I really can't read my own handwriting to be honest with you, is the fact of, hold on, let me go put it in the light. Hold on. I gotta turn the light on. Campfire light's not doing it, people. You got a flashlight. Hold up that inside. Uh, Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to read my notes here. Oh, go to the backside. I forgot there's more over here. You cannot recover a claim that has not yet been made, right? Like, so the judge was like, for example, like, you can't recover a claim that hasn't been made. And again, I could be totally wrong. I don't know, but I'm guessing it's because of the fact of, like, you guys are like, for me, for example, I'm in this situation because of the possibility of possibly me, whatever. But like, no, Jeremy. Okay, look at Jeremy's statement right there. Jeremy's statement right there. Randy literally said the law is the exact opposite of what he, aka Saran Wrap, said. 100%. Jeremy did. I was there today, people. I witnessed it all. I seen it all. He is not just making that stuff up. That is exactly what Shaka said. It was hilarious. I'm like, and as I mentioned, and so Jeremy, like, I filmed my video today at the track working, but I was talking about it afterwards. I was like, oh, got a court 15 minutes. And then I did shots after court. It was like a 6-minute clip. I was talking about it. And I mentioned that. Like, it was funny because I was like, and you guys will all hear it. You guys will hear it tomorrow and tomorrow, my video tomorrow. You guys will hear the fact of, like, I literally said that in the video prior to Jeremy making this video. Like, the attorney said what he just stated was the exact opposite of what the law states. It was hilarious. It's not embellished, people. Randy, he rose on fire. And Divine, like, the new attorney is pretty good too, man. Like, he knows, like, it was cool. And like, and here's another thing that was funny. So, for example, when like the judge comes back on and it goes back to either Randy or Divine, and it was basically like I laughed when I was watching Jeremy's video about it. Shaka's like, I'll take this one. He didn't necessarily say it like that, but all essential, that's basically what it was. You know what I mean? It was counsel and co-counsel, and I promise you, everything that he said and the fact of what happened at court was exactly what happened. And it was, I can't tell you much, enough of how funny it was when he said there and said, like, he just said the exact opposite of what the law is. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Ooh, Ted sending 5. What you doing, Willis memberships? Who's gonna get it? Miss Nilstar, Happy gets one. Teresa gets one. May something gets one, and Chip gets one. I appreciate y'all. If I ain't seen your name in the chat before, you should go ahead and chime in because now we know you're here. But again, it was definitely, as I mentioned, I'd never been in on any of this. I don't know anything about it, but like, since I got the paperwork, I'm like, all right. And I even told Julia, I was like, man, I was like, no, there's no reason to be nervous. But it was just like, you know, I don't want nothing to do with this stuff. Like, I tried to stay away from this stuff for so long, but now it's like, all right, well, let me go ahead and listen, just because of the fact that, well, it's like she said, I'm just listening. Hold on, put some wood on the fire. But everything that he said that happened, 100% happened. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking funny. Like, I was just laughing. I'm just like, and again, that was the first time I ever did a Zoom thing. So Jeremy, so the first thing that happened, I was like, wow, wait a minute. It was like over, and I'm like, it just goes like, it's different when you're not used to legal process and stuff like that. It's different to start to understand. But then as I just sit there and watch it more, I'm like, okay, I'm understanding more, and it was funny, but 289 people on my normal Tuesday night chat. Look at that. You guys all want to know about court. Well, you've already watched Jeremy's video. It's pretty much a nail on the head. The only thing maybe is the fact of, I don't think you guys mentioned it, but what I just said, the one note that I had was like, the judge was like, you can't make a claim of something that hasn't been, done yet. And I could be a little off there, but that's the way I wrote it down. That's the way I understood it. Like, you can't be like trying to prepare for something you haven't done. What'd you say, Jeremy? Like, strike with a sword and defend with a sword or something like that? That's funny. The fire reminds me of camping when my kids were little. Awesome. And we're just here relaxing, having a good time. Talking about the shenanigans today. Like, I was literally, it's the first time I've ever been in one of these things, but everything. Like I said, everything that happened. He mentioned, because I watched all Jeremy's live, or not live, but the video today, and actually it was. You know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you some more stuff because you guys know I just talk about me. It's all about me, not really, but so what I did today when I left, I'm not sure if I want to speak of that just yet. Hold on. Oh wait, I'll hold off on that because I left work and went somewhere and then came back home. But I'll wait to talk about that. But yeah, man. All right, let me get to the chat. Let me look at the chat a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me get to the chat and read the chat a little bit. We'll start off with everything is awesome. 129 stopped in to say hi. What's up? Everything is awesome. I love that. I'm still awake for a change, Travis. Granny Lou. Well, awesome, Granny Lou. We'll get you a little extra time in today. There's Woodstock. What's up? Waving at you. Travis, we're in the burn ban. Yeah, we are in the burn ban. That's in a contained fire pit though, and it's on a concrete pad. I'm pretty good with fire. Yeah, I need to actually. I got some fires I want to burn because I got to burn some woods down. You can't discharge a debt that hasn't been made yet. Bankruptcy doesn't exclude future debt. Exactly, Ronnie Martin. That's a great way of saying it. Exactly. What's up, Chasey Spencer? Good to see you. And that's basically how it was. But in a nutshell, 299. Oh, 308 up there. 250. Like, don't hit that like button. $2 of super chats so far. We got 5 minutes and 38 seconds of average view duration. That's the chat check-in. Dr. DeMose says hi, all. There's Dr. DeMose in there. Yeah, it's funny. Ooh, Ted dropping another 5. My wife is psychotic. My wife is psychotic. Oh my goodness, where have you been? I haven't seen you before. Darren Baker, Mismatch Menace, we've seen you. Chris W. I believe it's Grumpy Chris. And then Laura Welch. But my wife is psychotic. Does she know that's your screen name? My wife is psychotic. If I remember, I'll try and go back and look and see if you have a YouTube channel. That's funny. My wife is psychotic. And I like how you got the capitalize. Psych hot. Ooh. Or was it hot? Or is that what you meant? Like hot as in hot. T42, what's up? Says, can't wait for the end of all this. I'm sure Jeremy can't wait. I mean, for me, that's the first time I've had to deal with any of this court stuff. So I don't think I had to deal with it, but I mean, I'm part of it. So I dealt with it. And I would have dealt with any of the other stuff that came about, but ease what did ease. People don't have to be in the chat to receive. Yeah, I believe you're right. I believe you're right on that. Next, we see Travis reading a spooky bedtime story with Yamaha by the fire. Hold on, where'd my... Hold on. Welcome to Scary Stories with Travis by the fire. Bedtime story with Yamaha by the fire. Hold on, where'd my... Welcome to Scary Stories with Travis by the fire. The first scary story of the night is how scary it was for the opposite attorney to remember the name of the client he was trying to represent. That must be scary when you forget. that was not that was not far-fetched. That was not made up. Jeremy didn't make that up. That was 100%. I witnessed with my own eyes. The attorney to remember the name of the client he was trying to represent. That must be scary when you forget. That was not fun. That was. All right, I was listening. Yeah, that was legit though. Jeremy didn't make that up. You saw in the guy's face. He was like, or if he didn't forget, he's just like, well, which one do I use? That, which one do I use? That was hilarious. 300 people hanging out. Again, if you're hanging out here and you're a drama llama, you look for drama, well, you're gonna make it up. We're just hanging out by the campfire. That's right, Ted. I appreciate all your memberships, Ted. Absolutely. Ted, so Ted's got 10 gifted memberships so far. We have 10 gifted memberships and $2 in super chats. 297 current viewers, 24 is the chat rate, which is pretty big. Almost 1,000 views already. 6 minutes and 3 seconds for the view duration. Tracy says, no drama here. Yeah, pretty much that's how it is here. You know how it is. But it's fun. You know, I like to spin things. Just like yesterday's cops racing through Otter Creek. Like if you saw that video, and that's what it was. I mean, I showed it there at the end, and cops raced through Otter Creek. It wasn't like it didn't happen. I wanted to use a fun name. My psychotic wife. What does your wife think about? Did I miss that? What does your wife think about that though? She might be like, does she know? Can we bring her on? Yes, she got me the sticker for my car. Yes, I love it. I love your psychotic wife. Tell her she's awesome. Okay, so I rewinded the chat to see if I missed the answer, but yes, you did answer it. So that's awesome. That's funny. That's funny. Yes, yes, yes. I've been known as a drama queen, but have passed it to my daughter. She's known to wear it well, the Ozark teller says. Well, you know what it is. Like mama, like daughter. What name do you use? Sheldon. Yeah, I don't know. Well, they have my name. Well, again, I don't know how it all works, man, but it is what it is. I'm just excited to like be in on one of these to see what happens and to know that like, and I knew from the get go, Jeremy's not making stuff up, but I knew from the get go, like what he's saying is happening, and like now being able to actually witness what happened, like it was literally just that. It was so funny. It's funny. My daughter's driving my car. She thought it was funny. What should we get? So Granny Lou dropping 5 get to memberships. Bonnie's gonna get one. Bob, the real C4. I ain't seen you the real C4 before. 2 awesome dogs. Mary gets one, and my wife is psychotic. Oh, you just got your membership. Sweet. But yeah, like I said earlier, and there's no other truth than you'll see my video tomorrow. I say these same things after after court today in my video you'll see tomorrow. It was so funny. He just stated exactly what the opposite of what the law is. Like I was just laughing. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is really that bizarre. So fun. All right, enough about that for now. I guess we'll dip into it later. I guess maybe or maybe not. Who knows? We got 300 people on here. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check to see if you're still subscribed to the channel. 305 likes, $2 in super chats, and probably about 20 memberships gifted so far. So that's pretty awesome. But most importantly, just interact, say hi. If you're a drama llama, say, hey, I don't like you, but I'm here listening and laughing at you. Well, great, we like you. But all in all, just enjoy the day, enjoy the fire. Little Bunny, what's up? Good to see you. I'm waving. You can't see me, but I'm waving. Not yet. There's still actually some corn out there, so. Well, I know it's not as cold now. I know. Oh no, is it frozen? What is it? What frozen? I'm not frozen, am I? Ooh, Frankie, again, Frankie, I seen that before. I love the fire. Reminds me of camping with the kids. Frankie, please by no means think you had to drop a $20 super chat to get me to say that, by no means. But Frankie, I did mention it earlier. I did say that. I love that. That reminds me, I mean, that's my grandpa used to tell me all the time. Watching the campfire is way better than watching on TV. And I start every night watching camp. I love it. I absolutely love it. Iced tea what? With a smiley face. Ooh, Ted's just on fire tonight, folks. Dropping the best way to spend a Tuesday. Ted dropping $10 on a super chat. Man, Ted, thank you so much. So now that brings our total up to $32 in super chats. My goddess. Smack. Huh. It's Drama Llama. same as Obama Llama? I don't know. That's a touchy subject because I have, again, I'm not political. I don't be political, but it's crazy if people are able to speak and hey, if you're this way and I'm that way, whatever, but we're still friends. We can talk about it, help me understand your way a little bit better, help you understand my way a little bit better. But with all the current things that are going on, it's just crazy, man. That's why I don't really believe in politics and different political parties. In my opinion, that's just silly. That's just a divide right there. When you have a divide in your government, you're gonna have a divide in your people. Duh. Mom and Dad are doing good, Mary. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. What's up, Megan? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope all is well with you. All right, Angel. Well, enjoy work. Please enjoy work. Because if you're not having fun at work, you don't want to do it. You need to find something you enjoy doing. Once again, so we're at so if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Check it out. We're at 225, I think. 32,000. No, 30,225, I think. We're right in the 200, 225. I always look at the last hundreds. So 225, 226. So be sure to click and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tomorrow, actually, Jeremy, are you still on? Jeremy, are you still listening? Is anybody at the What the Hills? I know they probably got live tonight, or they probably got auction night. If you guys watch my videos, you'll see how busy the schoolhouse is. It's a full scale mini Amazon going on over there with all the ladies, and then it was funny. Like I said in the video, they're packing and Jeremy's out there unpacking. But mañana, I talked to him about some freedom seed spreading, and I might be having to go on my Tube Town or go on Tube. The mayor might be going live tomorrow on a members only, just so you know. I don't want to say for sure because I'll forget, and I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. But there are some things you can do on members that you can't necessarily do on regular YouTube, and I won't do additional content on this channel, as everybody knows. Only if you do a membership on this channel, you get the extra emojis, but as you all know, if you've been with me long enough, I poor growing up, so you couldn't always afford it. But at the same time, if you can't afford it, great. But I will always, keep the memberships here to emojis. But on the Tube Town, when I find out I can do other things I can't do normally, that's what I want to. I want to, explore those avenues. But we got you back, Travis. Nothing to worry about because I got the ball money too. Right on, Chase. I appreciate you, Tracy. Thank you. Well, nowadays, you get good enough printer, you can just print it off, right? I'm making a joke there, people. I'm making a joke. Gosh, next thing you know, the haters are going to be like, oh, he's printing money. But I saw the notification, didn't hop on. I'm here. What's up? It's all good, Carolyn B. Like I said, just sit back and enjoy. You don't have to worry about modding. Just hang out. There's something I need. How long has it been? Yeah, you're like 30. You got 30 more minutes to listen to me blabble, blabble, blabble. Oh, man. Julie's like, you better get your headphones. Listen to that. Julie just got to the fire. Welcome, Julie, to the fire, everybody. She is here. And when's the garage? I don't know what that means, Ted. Caught live just in time for trivia, Kevin says. Kevin, don't worry. I'm going to make it my mission to do a trivia when I know you're on vacation and you have zero cell phone service. The garage sale, Caroline B says. Yeah, so the yard sale will be coming up soon. I want to plan that. As I mentioned, I got to kind of get together with Jeremy, kind of get some of those additional things we got there. I was talking to him actually about it just the other day, like having categories, not trying to individualize everything, but everything on this table is going to be $5. Everything on this table will be $10. Whatever you want, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Just a $10 table, $20 table, and then some of the more specialty items like the compressors and stuff like that. They'll have obviously a larger price tag on them, but they'll be appropriately priced, but very reasonable price to where you'll get a great deal on them. So for sure. Ozark says, welcome home, Julia. Yep, she's, like I said, I ain't mentioned nothing about happened to me today, but we'll get to that eventually. You should see the hand signals I'm doing with Julie right now. The better app is good, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Faux show. All right, chat rate check in. We're going to do a 293 current viewers right now on the live. We have 15 chat rate, 1,166 views already with a view duration of 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And bam, $32 in super chats. And I tell you, we have probably at least 20 memberships gifted. So you guys are rocking and rolling.
How was the court thing? I forgot to ask you.
Well, I was talking about, but I stopped talking about because you came out because I know how interested you're not. But so
Start over?
yeah, I can talk about it some more. Ooh, Ted just drops a 10 for Julia. It says for Julia. Julia, you get $10.
Nice, thank you.
That's Ted. Ted done dropped like 15 memberships tonight. 10, 20. Ted's just on fire tonight. So basically, like I was telling, so like hold on, let me throw some more wood in the fire, everybody, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill Julia in on what happened. So if you're just now joining us, you can kind of hear what's happening. She didn't really get filled in on anything. Well, again, it's the first time we have to deal with it in this court stuff. Or not, we have to deal with it. It's just dealing with it, right? I call this easy firewood. Bring it home from the track. All right, let's pick this back up. Whoa. Am I in live chat? I think so, yeah. All right, so one of the things, one of the funny things that was, like Jeremy, I know, well, I hope so because I'm talking to you. One of the funny things was, Jeremy did a video on it and talked about it. Obviously, as you know, like I won't, if he hadn't put it out, I wouldn't put it out. But after I seen the video, that's why I did my thumbnail as far as court today. Well, freaking, he pretty much explained it all. But what he says is so like on point because I've never been in obviously in one of these Zoom calls and seen what was happening. But like one of the things that the other attorney, the attorney that sent us the paperwork, like he had made this motion right to like for damage. Remember the damages that you were talking about? You were worried about, like
That's what the paper was.
right. Well, there's but the trial was on a couple different things. It was the motion for. Yeah, it's just all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so he reads off whatever he read off or how he said whatever he said, and then the judge asked Randy, "Okay, your response?" And Randy's like, "He just said the exact opposite of what the law states," which he literally did. Like he literally said what the law didn't state. But long story, yeah,
That makes no sense.
no, it does make sense. The guy, well, see, put that down, and then the other guy was talking. The guy who sent this paperwork, yeah, and saying that okay, he read off this whatever.
The motion that we got, he read that.
What I don't know exactly what Julia, I don't know exactly what it is, but he read off whatever it is to the judge, and then Randy had the opportunity to reply, and he's like, basically, you just read the exact opposite of what the law says, which he did. Okay. So he's not like it's just like that's how out of the loop or how bizarre this stuff is. Okay. You know what I mean? But there's again to try to kind of, how much I know about it, and then to try and kind of catch you up on it. Like it's long story short, everything was denied. Like them trying to get damages for them filing. So basically, she's like, there were no damages. Like you guys filed a lawsuit, right? All right, everybody, listen. I'm talking to Joy right now. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm just talking to her. But they filed a lawsuit and then dismissed it. Like the night before, it was supposed to go to whatever trial or whatever, I don't know, whatever it is. But and then she's like, you can't just file that and then just drop it. That doesn't work. There's no what damage did you? And she said on top of that, she's like, the defendant or the creditor or the debitor, which would be Lynette,
Uh-huh.
didn't show up, nor did her legal counsel. So like neither one of them showed up to court. For like so yeah, exactly. You guys just see the perplexed look on Julia's face. Julia really doesn't know much about it, and like as you know, I don't know much about it, but like it's just so bizarre. It's just ridiculous. But ultimately, it was a good day for, you know, our side. It was just hilarious to see that. Well, oh look, Orangey gonna make his presence. Where you at, Orangey? Oh, Orangey. That's all you get.
So
All right. Lynette's attorney is not a real bankruptcy attorney, so it's no surprise. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that to be honest with you. I have no idea. I figured I'd join in on that call today because I got the paperwork and like I'll be there. And I didn't realize, like George had said on the Jeremy's video, like proper etiquette is like show your face. Like whenever, like when I entered the call, like the lady was like, you know, who just entered from this number? You got to show yourself, or you got to say who you are. And like, so I had to unmute my phone, like say who I was or whatever. But I didn't know you're supposed to show yourself. But you're not. That's like quote unquote etiquette, you know. And I noticed it now. She said that because I noticed like whenever Randy got on or Mr. Divine got
how would
on.
you have done
Hold
that
on,
with
I'm
your
trying.
phone?
to get this out, baby. Um, they all would like click on and show their face real quick and then click back off. So you know what I mean? So they like show themselves like here, I'm here I am, but I'm not gonna be here like on camera the whole time. But like you show yourself on camera. So um I didn't know that. And then when I didn't know it until George said it in the Jeremy's live, or not live, but the video, like the proper etiquette. But I didn't know that. Again, that's the first time I did a Zoom
Well,
thing.
how would you do that from your phone if you're just?
You hit the video button. It says you hit, just like mute. It's like video or mute. You know what I mean? You can undo either.
Oh. So they said who entered from this number and
Yeah,
this
and then
number?
and then basically as people enter, you have to like basically say who you are and all that stuff. And just like Jeremy said in the video, you know, everything. They weren't. None of those other people were there. The only person that was there was this Rosarian or whatever the heck his name was.
Well, that's who sent us the paperwork.
Yes, yes, that's the attorney. It's bizarre, even when you know everything about what they said, right, LRG? Hey, how I would have Kevin teach us. This isn't really part of. I don't even know what that means. What's up, Troy? It's good to see you. Good to see you. If you want to talk about it, I can talk about it because you can't. I mean, I'll show it to you right now, but like, I haven't talked about it here. So if you want to let the world know, we can let the world know. No, 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 no. What do you mean? Listen, we can't have conversations when I'm live like this. You can't. So, oh man. Tug just posted that Fed 2 has been dismissed. What case were we in today? I don't even know what case it was. Oh, $2 super chat from Maestro 4AL. Travis, don't sweat the small things. You'll be okay. Well, that's always. I never do. I never do. Why? It's just a human experience we live. So I'm gonna enjoy the best out of this experience I get because I ain't gonna live forever. And the time I get here on this earth in this human body, I'm gonna have a blast. I'm gonna play tag with my friend. I'm gonna go play Bang Bang Freedom Sticks. I'm going to I'm gonna eventually buy me a. Okay, see, Joy doesn't know the terminology that we have to use tomorrow. What we already discussed about the ranch and. See, boy, see, that's where she gets a little confused sometimes.
All the time.
Yeah, pretty much all the time. You are very confused. She's just, you think I'm confused, people. You should, Julia's like, she's totally organized, confused. She's the definition of organized confusion. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I'm just having fun. That's what it is. It's about having fun in life. You know, why stress it, man? And just like with this court stuff, why stress it? For me, for me, for example, why stress it? Not for Jeremy, it's obviously different. For other people who are involved heavily and differently, it's different. For me, like, that's why I say that. So everybody understands. Hello, Travis and Julia. Heard about you having. Oh yeah, no, for sure, Deborah. That's what's it. And as I mentioned earlier, I wouldn't even be talking about this tonight if Jeremy wouldn't have done a video on it. Just because of the fact of it's not my story, it's not my stuff. As everybody always knows, I don't involve myself until I'm involved with it, and I was involved by receiving the paperwork and therefore attending the meeting, and I can now say that I've officially been there, and I can tell you 100% what Jeremy says. He's not making anything up. He's not embellishing anything. It's like literally what happened. I seen it from my own eyes. Like some people are like, oh, shocking. No way he said that that guy just come on and said that the other attorney said the exact opposite of the law. Yes, that's exactly what happened. No way the judge just said like next time just file the.
They're all out there.
Are they? Well then I can't feed them right now. They got food to eat right now. Um, but she's just like you could tell she was frustrated. She's like just file whatever it was a stay thing, whatever it was. I don't even know. We're at 46 minutes. All right, with 334 people, $386 or 386 likes, $43.67 of super chats, man. You guys are doing awesome. Oh, Billy or Bill Mary or Bill May. I did. I'm gonna actually put that. I got those. I actually when I was today at the track, I opened them up. I read the letter. I was actually gonna put that in the video. So I did get the lures, and I'll probably read some of the letter on air or on the video, but I did get them, so I did receive them. Yes, I did. Thank you so much. Actually, I want to use them, which I'm going to tie that into a video with an individual that you guys will meet soon. So does Lynette owe you money too? Uh, I don't I don't think so. I mean, because I didn't get no attorneys. Like she probably owes the Grangers, because they got an attorney and stuff. Like I never got served papers, but I wouldn't know what she would owe me for. Kind of like just like the attorney said today, like with them trying to get damages from us. She's like, what do you got? Like nothing's been done. You guys didn't even show up to court for crying out loud. Your legal counsel or your defendant. Like, so what are you guys? How are like literally? That's exactly.
Just wasting the court's time.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what it was. It was like the judge was like,
You're wasting my time.
yeah, well, exactly. I was there. I was watching it. And it was like, what are you even doing? Why are you? Yeah, it was 100% just exactly as Jeremy said. You know, wasn't wasn't no different. The only other thing that, like I said, that I didn't hear them mention was the fact of when she said whatever the note I read earlier about the fact of you can't claim something on bankruptcy that you hadn't even spent on or somebody sued you on or whatever it was. Like it's so just ridiculous. But all in all, that's life today. But tomorrow, guess what? I'll be back in Otter Creek. But tomorrow's video is not going to be Otter Creek. It's going to be, you guys will get to see me talk about this court case right after it happened. I'm at the track working, and you guys will hear me talk. And basically, you'll hear me. I'm not backing up what Jeremy said. I'm just saying the truth as to what happened. And I don't go into it all a big depth like Jeremy does. But everything I say will 100% collaborate with what happened. There's no doubt about it. And it's funny. Good evening, Total PC. Good to see you. Right on. Hug the grandkids back. Leland and the gang, big old hugs. My mind is blank. I don't know what Fed 2. I don't know the difference. I don't know the Fed 2. I know the Trespass 5 case was us in that, and then the thumbnail case was Jeremy using the picture, which it was his own picture, so you can't be sued for that. But I'm not sure of all the other ones, so I don't know. I love your repurposed of the old digger shovel. Actually, that's not. I made that fire pit. So, uh, Kristen, that's a fire pit. I hand made that fire pit. That's L iron. That's metal. I carved names on the back. That's metal I made from a ramp. I made that whole thing, welded it together and everything. Might look like it. If it looks like it's pretty good, then I did good. PC said, or Peculiar says, follow the script, Travis. Why would I do that? Jeremy hasn't paid me yet. Still waiting on my dang check. Still waiting on the what the hell's check because I get as one of his employees. I get paid to do what he says, right? Uh, Carolyn B says, Julia won, Kevin. That's fun. Again, I don't know, Shirley. I don't know anything about Fed Case 1, Fed Case 2, which is what's which. Dismissed, not dismissed. Dismissed, not dismissed. Whoa! Fire's falling apart, people. We got about 10 minutes left. All right, hit that like button. We're at 400 likes. Let's try and get to 500 likes before we're done with this. I'm going to go ahead and readjust the fire. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's fire. And our talk about the shenanigans of the court case. Like I said, it's already been talked about. It's just fun to be able to like know for sure, 1,000%, watching it and seeing it and being involved with it. Like that's exactly what went down. So funny. When do I sign up for the paycheck? Where do I sign? I know, told BC, right? We have a burn ban right now too, but we're on the concrete. It's not windy out. No embers are burning, and it's in my fire pit, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, you don't want to go have a campfire in the woods right now. Absolutely. I'm glad you guys like the fire. That's my my live. Ooh, 420. It's 420 in the likes. For all the smokers out there, let's jump it up to 500. But yeah, that's my avatar. My avatar. And another yeah. Things come back to me as I sit here and think about it, but it's just very wow. Just wow. What doesn't make sense about you being in court today was for creditors that LMP owes money to. She owes you $0. So you being listed as a creditor is suspect. Yeah, exactly, Wolfgang Ricky. That's what we were saying. Like why? And that's where like the one note I read you. The judge said you can't be like filing for something that hasn't happened yet. You can't be asking for a claim.
And give my example. So I can't go and charge up a credit card and be like, oh, you can't sue me because I'm filing for bankruptcy. So, but I'm going to run up this credit card and I'm going to list you as a creditor.
Yeah, I mean, ooh, Polar Spark getting over to $2 super chat. Willis, you are burning the court documents. Yeah. Well, I haven't, but I'm gonna fix this real quick. We'll let that wind out the night. Hot. Maybe emotional damages from trespass 5. Yeah, all right. You know what? I just want the people just to leave me alone. That's all I want. Like, I don't want nothing other than that. It's not my gig. Stop hating me because I'm friends with Jeremy Hells. If you guys don't like it, well, tough SHI. Now I'm going to spell it, but sorry, that's just it. He's my friend, and if you don't like it, that's just what it is. If you don't like him and I'm his friend, you don't like me because I'm his friend, well, then don't like me. I don't care. But just leave me alone. Like, I don't do nothing to bother them. I haven't done nothing to harass them. I've always left them out of it. I've aborted my videos because when they bring the kid out, like nonstop. So if you little, hold on with my finger, drama llamas out there, drama llamas. Once again, relay the message back. Just leave me. I don't want nothing to do with it. Because I promise you, once it does come to that, if it ever comes to that, like I will be just like Jeremy. Like you just no, you've done poked the bear and you've gone too far. So let's just take example from all the other things that happened. With, for example, I could still do it. I could still take the city of Otter Creek to court for denying me filming in City Hall twice. I can still go through. I can still do all that. But I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to like start buying storage units and start going through them and treasure hunting and having fun. So just leave me out of it. Just because I'm friends with Jeremy, you know, don't bother me. That's his stuff, not mine. So with that said, we have 56 minutes in this chat. Here we go with chat. Let's check in before we wind this thing down. Retired dad, what's up, dude? Where you been? She owes a trespass fine because she lost that case. Where have you been? I was actually thinking about you the other day, retired dad.
She only owes if someone counters you.
Yeah, she owes a Granger. She got other Grangers.
No, it's nothing.
No, I know. Well, because I never had to get an attorney. I never, and that's just it. You have the right attitude. I appreciate that, Ted. I try to. Tonight. Right on, Brazil. Appreciate you. That's funny. We all could use a friend like Jeremy in our life, and Travis. Good people are treasures, and others don't like it. Yeah, I am pee off. I agree. I agree. I agree. It's just, and everything everything you guys think is like made up is not made up. There's things that we do to have fun, and there's things that we do to like kind of spin off things, but like we just live life and have fun. That's all we want to do. The treasure hunting, like I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my first unit. And I watch them all the time. I know I keep talking about it for years now. People are like, oh, you talk about it, blah blah blah. It will happen. Don't worry. And I'm hoping the first one happens that I freaking get huge success. If it don't, oh well, we're gonna do it again. But it's just fun to, be around positive energy. I got other people in my life that are positive that I'm like, you know, beginning a relationship with. It's just like fun, like seeing their drive in life and seeing where they're wanting to go and seeing the positivity out of them. It's like that's the type of people I want to be around. I don't want to be around all the stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so, all right, 58 minutes. All right, everybody, we have 315 people in chat, 449. Let's get 450. We can do 450. One more to get to 450 likes. Let's see. Let's do. Where's the rest of the chat? Where's that? Where's that? Oh, 1,668, 79 views. It just changed. Average view duration of 9 minutes, 18 seconds. A little less than usual, but that's okay because of the fact that we had so many people come on here for the drama llama stuff. And super chats at $45.67, man. You guys rock and roll. I appreciate every bit of you. People like Joy. I know they like Joy. Joy's like behind the scenes. She's gonna be like Tug, except for not on. You can hear her something once in a while, but you're never gonna see her. And her trivia is only gonna come about when Kevin T is on vacation with no cell phone service. Kevin T says kudos to Joy, the winner of tonight's trivia. Hey, it's all good. Like I'm not. If you like the drama, like I'm not. It's all good. Like look at Tug. Tug loves it. He eats it up. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. If you like, some people like that. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. So, and it's not my life until it's my life, which is now it's my life. It's not drama. It's actually entertainment because it's funny. Because, like what Jeremy said again, not to beat a dead horse, but was all 100% true. So funny. All right, everybody. 30-second countdown. Appreciate you. 460 likes. Man, we got pretty close to 500. So if you're in the replay crew, hit that like button before you get out of here. I appreciate it. Let's try to get to 500 likes for this video. Thank you all for just hanging out, being with me, and being on this journey. Tomorrow, you guys will get to see the video of me at the track. Hopefully, you'll like it. But I'm gonna thumbnail, clickbait it, whatever you want to call it, to talking about the court. but I'm not going to be at court. I'll be there, but I'll be talking about exactly what happened before and after court. So you guys will see how it collaborates and it goes right with what Jeremy said on his thing, on his video, and how like we don't make this stuff up. It's just a life we live, and luckily I don't have to deal with a lot of that baloney that he has to deal with, because it's a bunch of nonsense, to be honest with you. Never met Travis. Know very little about his personal life. Oh, sure.
Did the garbage man ever come?
Yeah, I brought the cans in. For sure, Rob. I appreciate it. You know, hey, thing about me, like you can Google my name. Like it's not hard to learn all about my like everything I've done. Like I've been all around the world. I've got newspaper articles. I got all kinds of stuff. Actually, matter of fact, before I get off here, and I even told Julia this. She sent me, my daughter sent me a picture the other day. They're sitting there watching TV at the house, and they sent me a picture of me on TV, and it's Travis Willis at the bottom. It was an episode we did for Fuel TV, and then and Zoe had one of her friends over for a sleepover, and then they were saying like, "Oh, look, we're related to celebrities."
Zoe or Lauren?
Zoe's, I'm not gonna say the name, but Zoe's friend was over there the other day on Sunday.
Oh, she told you. I didn't hear anything.
No, I know. That's what I was just saying live. Like I didn't show you. Like Chelsea sent me a picture out of nowhere, and it's a picture of me. I tell you what, I'll put the picture. I'll do that picture in the video. It's a picture of me with my name on the bottom. It was on Discovery Channel, or no, it was on Fuel TV. Anyway, I've been on Discovery Channel, been on Fuel TV, been on MTV, been on Speed TV. Like there's a lot. So yeah, if you want to learn more about it, just Google it. Like it's no secret. Like my life's been out there a long time before YouTube. Anyhow, I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all. I love you all. Final chat check in. 312 people, eight's the chat rate, 1,753 views, 9 minutes and 26 seconds. I think we got about 20 memberships donated, and then $45.67 in super chat. So thank you all. I love you all, and we will see you tomorrow on tomorrow's video. Good night. It's no secret. Like my life's been out there a long time before YouTube. Anyhow, I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all. I love you all. Final chat check in. 312 people, eight's the chat rate, 1,753 views, 9 minutes and 26 seconds. I think we got about 20 memberships donated, and then $45.